Hello. I assume everything's working. I'm just gonna say yes, it's probably working. Let me know if I've done anything horrendously wrong. Let's see. Switch over to my talking head. How's it going? Let me know if you can hear me fine. I'm guessing so. It looks like it's picking up over in OBS here, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Switch over to... Seems like it is from my side when I play the stream. There is such a massive delay here. I haven't even set up a delay, and I think there's like a 15 or 20-second delay. So, Also, my chat window is really small. Why is the chat window really small? It should be fine. Let me know if I need to like increase the chat size window on the actual the overlay thingy, and I will do that. But otherwise, how's everyone doing? It's first thing in the morning here. I hear this Hum guy. Yes, Hum really does love Windows. Don't trust him, that's for sure. Seems like everything's. Oh, there's a fly in my room. Yeah, man, anime style. Go look up StreamBeats by Harris Heller. It's really good. All of the stuff is free to use for streams and stuff. Okay, yeah, there's no lag. Good. Okay. Well, I don't have a ton of questions to go through that I prepared pre-stream, so I went and got some stuff from the comment section as well. So if there's anything that people have been asking in there, I probably noticed it. And Donald, I did notice that you're streaming Ghost of Tsushima afterwards, so after this stream is over, everyone should go check that out. Greetings from the past. It is still Thursday here. Chat could be a bit higher though. The chat window. Yes, I can do that. Where is my chat window? That's the wrong overlay. Talking head chat. It's supposed to be taking up most of the screen. I don't. Oh, it's because it's disappearing so quickly. That's what's happening. Yeah, no, this haircut isn't the best haircut. The guy who did it, I think he was like speed running the haircut. So yeah, I actually do have a playlist of background music as well. So I'll actually cue that up. Let's see. So if we get this one, and I turn that way down. Let me know if the background music is yeah, okay. Opacity on the overlay, yeah, I can fix that as well. I'll mess around with that stuff afterwards. Let me know if the background noise or background music is too loud, too quiet, or what's going on. I have literally no idea what I'm doing right now. This is a complete first for me. Anyway, I guess we can, while you guys are catching up to the Emacs stream. Maybe at some point I'll do an Emacs stream. I guess we can start getting into the questions then. No, it's just nice. I'm guessing Hum's saying no to the Emacs stream, not no to the music. Actually, he might say no to the music, knowing him. Cool. Okay, awesome. Yeah, as I said earlier, if anyone actually wants this music, it's all StreamBeats by Harris Heller, so go check him out. He doesn't need my my shout out. He has a way bigger channel than I do, but go check it out anyway. Anyway, the first question I have, I didn't actually prepare a way to show them on screen, so I'm just gonna read them out. I've got them open in a Vim buffer here. So the first question I've got is Abducko plus DVTM. Now, I didn't think I would have to explain what a question is this early in the stream. I'm just going to let's Google the definition of a question. So, what is... Actually, we'll bring that up on the screen. Where's my... That one? That's showing the right window? No, that's not showing the right window. Let's put that one up. And that's not working at all. Okay. This is why you do everything in studio mode, so you guys can't see it. So if we go that one, and we go... That one? What is a question? Here we go. And transition over to that one. So, what is a question? A sentence worded or expressed so as to elicit information. Now, Abducko plus DVTM, that does not fit into the form of a question, but I will answer it anyway. So, how do I switch back over to that one? Transition. I should have popped out my my live stream chat. So, what is a question? Yes. Let's see. Pop out the chat so I can actually see it when I'm on a different screen. There we go. Okay. So, if you want a multiplexer setup and you want sessions, but you don't want TMUX, I guess that's yeah, I don't know how to answer that. It's not a question. They're both good applications. How do you answer? Okay, here we go. Yeah, philosophy is not my thing. Docker plus DVTM. What are you doing with? Wait, are you gonna be running Docker in DVTM? I guess you could try that if you really wanted to. Yes, I know I should be using DuckDuckGo. I normally use Start Page actually, just because I actually like getting good search results. Let's see. Do I have specific artists or do you find random backgrounds from Pixiv? I have a few artists I typically go to. Their names are all in hiragana and katakana though, so I can't exactly tell you their names. I will find some links to them and I'll post them on Twitter, description. I don't know what I'll do with them. I'll post them somewhere and then you will see them. Because I know people have been asking me about that for quite a while now, and I just never really got around to actually answering it. I just remembered I forgot to actually post a link over on Twitter. So, yo dogs, come check this stream out. There we go. There you go. Now there's a link on Twitter. When will I switch DVTM plus katakana? I think katakana will work fine in DVTM actually. I don't think it has any problems showing Unicode symbols. So, yes, I'll go with. Yeah. Oh, and if anyone's curious how I'm actually getting this music to work, basically I've got a little script that whenever MPD stops playing a song, it will just push it out to the thingy, to my thing. Yeah. My stream. Yeah, push it out to my text file that then shows up on stream. And am I actually... Give me 1 second. Am I actually archiving this? How do I check that? I don't remember. I should be. I don't know. I'm a boomer. I'm just going to start recording it from now, and people are going to lose the first 10 minutes, and if it's not getting archived, then it's not getting archived. I don't know what I'm doing with YouTube. I really should have prepared more for the stream, but I have... Yeah, I'm still very, very, very new to actually getting the streaming thing working. Is the Riemann hypothesis true? Let's see. What is the Riemann hypothesis? Is there a music, what, you mean that rap from a talking head on your screen or something else? I don't know what that means. Okay, so the Riemann hypothesis. Okay, we're gonna do some mathematics here. Can I bring that up on my screen? Is that gonna work? We go, and that one. And we go, wabam. Can you see it? Is it gonna work? Did it break? It broke. Okay, yeah, it broke. Cool. As we would expect. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I was planning to show you this, but things broke because OBS. I love OBS, but it's genuinely not a great program sometimes. There we go. Boom. Look at that. The Riemann hypothesis. Okay, so in mathematics, the Riemann hypothesis is a conjecture that the Riemann zeta function has its zeros only at the negative, even, I have no idea what does this mean? I don't know what this means. Why are you asking me this, do I look like the kind of person who understands a word of what's being said on this Wikipedia page? Like, what even are these symbols? I don't understand what this is. Okay. Moving away from the Riemann hypothesis, let's go back to the talking head, because that's how we do streams. Yeah, there's a lot of questions. What about the Goldbach conjecture? Look, guys, I don't know what your fancy theories are. Let's see. Let's keep going through them. Arch Linux update completely broke my system. I haven't rebuilt all my Python packages. Not a question, but that's kind of sad. You didn't understand my fluent English. Will you take a look at BSD, OpenBSD, for example? Yes, I will. Soon. TM. Yes, that's the only answer I can give you that one. I don't actually know when I'll check it out. I'm very, very lazy when it comes to... Yeah, very, very lazy when it comes to starting big projects like that. Let's see. Daniel Villet... I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your last name. Villela? I think that's right. Who is your favorite VTuber? Who do you simp for? That's a very tough question. I'm gonna say... I'm gonna say either Callie or Gura. I don't actually simp. I don't have the excess money to simp, but if I actually no, Callie, Gura, and Ina, the top ones for the English HoloLive. If we're going to include some Niji Sanji as well, can we just include Papa Makia? Just ignore Hana. Hana's great, but just include her dad. Her dad's far more entertaining. Actually, they're fairly entertaining together, so yeah. I'm gonna say someone in that group, and then from the JP side, probably like Korone. Yeah. Who are those? Go watch lots of HoloLive and waste your life. That's who they are. Exactly. Yes. You shouldn't hear of them, because if you do, then your entire YouTube feed is going to be literally nothing but HoloLive clips, because that is what happens when you watch a HoloLive clip. Is Broken Arch bad? Yes, Broken Arch is definitely bad. What games are you planning to play on Linux? That's actually a good question, because someone actually asked me this beforehand as well, when I'm going to start a gaming channel. That was from Night Fury on the community post thingy. I think first game I'm going to play, I'm really, really excited to play Hades. I think Hades actually looks like a really... Brodie, can you organize something with the Discord, guys? We're a cool bunch who want an excuse to hang out. Yes, I will. But yes, Hades. Hades looks like a really, really cool game. And I've played some Supergiant's games in the past, and they're all fun. Like, Supergiant is an amazing company who makes absolutely masterpiece works. Yes, I'm going to play NetHack Hum. I know you keep asking me to play NetHack. Yes, I'm going to play NetHack. Go away. It'll happen at some point. Maybe I'll play that on this channel, actually. I don't know. Because I'm trying to think of what I actually want to do for streams on this particular channel. Because I don't want to do, like, things that are completely irrelevant. Like, the Q&A stuff makes sense because it's like, you guys are hanging out with me and asking me questions, things like that. That I understand. But I wouldn't want to go and do, say, like, kanji practice or something like that, or really anything like that. Like, I want it to be related to this channel, so maybe I'll play some FOSS games on this channel or something. I don't know. I know there's a lot of really cool stuff out there, like Cube, for example. Cube is something I played as a kid, and there's a new version of it coming out. Urban Terror is being remade in UE4, and I really, really want to play that. And there's other FOSS games out there that I think would be fun as like a community thing that we can play. We can all play together, even though it's going to be a problem for me because my connection's going to be a mess. Xenotic is another one. Yeah, thanks for that, Will. Yeah, DT played that a couple of times. It looks like a really cool game as well. That I definitely need to play. Maybe even just some older titles. Like, maybe it doesn't have to be FOSS. I think everyone can agree that, like, Unreal Tournament and the early Quake games are all really good games. Yeah. So, yeah, Super Tux Card as well. That's another one. Bofa. But I don't know what Bofa is. I'm not going to show it on stream just because I don't trust you guys yet. Bofa game. What is Bofa? Ha 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 ha. Yeah. I know I shouldn't trust you guys. Yeah. Haha. I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy that one. You almost got me there. Almost got me. Yeah, haha. Thank you, Skyru. You're very funny. I'm sure you just go around to people's streams just waiting for someone to actually fall for that one. Let's see. Jack Davidson. Have you ever give the words? This happens when I'm just recording regular videos. Yeah, okay, I didn't trust you already. Well, judging by my Discord, I don't trust you guys anyway. No harm done, Skyru. It's all good, man. Makes the stream far, far more entertaining. Have you ever given... Oh, sorry, before we go on to the next question. The other game I wanted to play, because I have to play it, I am going to be on my gaming channel when I eventually start doing that. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. Very, very soon. The gaming channel is definitely happening soon. Tyler Tasmanian Tiger. Because it's got a platinum rating on ProtonDB, and I absolutely have to play it. Let's see. Have you ever given DWM a serious try? I actually haven't. That's something I really, really need to do. DWM seems like a really, really cool window manager. I like the idea of how it functions. I'm kind of used to the patching stuff. The gaming channel, you can't actually search for it right now because there's nothing on it. I'll drop a link to it in chat if I can get to it. Can I get to it without... can I get to it? Is this a thing that's going to be possible? The channel is called Brodie Robertson Plays. I'll leave a link to it somewhere when I can eventually get to a link to it. Okay. Well, it's not going to show up when I search for it. I don't think there's a Linux native version of Hades, but it's got a platinum rating on ProtonDB, so I expect it to run flawlessly. Also, there's a custom version of Proton intended to make it run a little bit better. So, yeah. It should be fine, hopefully. Let's see. Sorry for my curiosity, but what do you think about Naruto? I'm actually slowly watching Naruto. I think... by slowly, I mean I'm like 20 years behind. I'm up to the... just after when Jiraiya is introduced and he's teaching Naruto how to do like the summoning jutsu. Try to like summon the frogs, and like Naruto can only summon tadpoles because he's got the QB chakra and can't control it yet. But yeah, I'm still very, very early in Naruto, but I need to watch it because it's garbage, and I enjoy garbage. I haven't ever posted my like Kitsu on my anime list, but if you go and find it, I'm not going to tell you the name, but if you find it somehow, it's full of isekai garbage and it's lots of fun. What else do we got here? Have you heard of Risk V? Yes, I have heard of it. I don't know a ton about it. But what is your favorite binary search tree? Oh, that's a... Okay, what is my favorite binary search tree? Let's look up types of binary search trees. Types of binary trees, okay. Why does that keep breaking? Show that one. Okay. So, we'll switch over to this one. 5 types of binary trees. Okay, let's go and look at binary trees because... transition. Boom. And it broke. It was literally working when I had it on the other screen. Oh, I love this. This is great. Thank you, OBS, for being an amazing program. There we go. I've never had it break this much before. Let's see. 5 types of binary trees explained with illustrations. So, we have the... Who are we blaming for this? You can blame Shaytal for this. Okay, so we have the complete actually, it's the second one. What's the first one? The full binary tree. Okay, so looks a little something like this. We have the complete binary tree. I can't tell it. Yeah, I like the degenerate binary tree. We'll go with the degenerate binary tree. I'll just say that's my favorite one. Okay, Zalency question, Shaytal. There you go. And where's my thingy? There we go. Transition back. What? I feel like you're trolling me. What is Seng? There's a joke here I'm missing, aren't I? Or is this an actual thing? Seng. Year of the Seng. I don't know what this means. I don't know what that means. Yeah. Whatever you're trying to ask me, I don't understand. Let's see. I feel like I've missed a question in here somewhere. Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. You guys are just having your own conversation now. Of course you are. 24-hour stream, yes. Not right now, no. Maybe at some point? Maybe. I don't actually know. I feel like a 24-hour stream would be a bit crazy. Okay, no, I'm not that dumb. I know what that means. Thank you, Owen Harris. But VB or 4X. I'm not a beer drinker. Beer is... Yeah, maybe that's not a popular opinion, but beer isn't great. If I'm gonna just drink because I want to drink, I'm usually gonna go with some sort of cider. Yeah, ciders are generally my thing. I did find out recently that White Claws came to Australia. They're not great. Can someone tell me why people enjoy White Claws? I genuinely don't understand what the appeal is. They're okay, I guess, but they're nothing to really write home about. Let's see. What year of engineering are you... Oh, okay. What year of engineering are you in? That makes more sense. Science and engineering. That makes sense. Okay. I'm just dumb. Ignore me. Yeah. I'm actually in my final year, my 4th year of my my degree. I have just finished it actually because I had my last marking thingy. Assignment marking, that's the word I'm thinking. I've already forgotten what things are called. I've only been out for like 3 or so weeks. White Claw is popular because very low in calories. Yes, that would explain it. They don't taste very good, so it surely can't be for that one. That's for sure. 4 Loko is better. I don't know if I can get 4 Lokos here. Let's find out. Let's go to Dan Murphy's. Dan Murphy's 4 Loko. If anyone has it, Dan Murphy's will have it. Dan Murphy's does not have it, but they do have other seltzers. Let's see. I can get the Smirnoff seltzer, I can get White Claws, I can get Good Tides, Rainbird, Liberty Coast, Hint. Seltzers already really starting to become a thing in Australia in the past, like, I would say couple of weeks, really. Like, ever since White Claws came here, that's when other companies started releasing their seltzers here as well. They taste like TV static. I think... Yeah, so I tried the mango White Claw. It tastes like if you take mango juice and then you water it down as much as humanly possible to the point where it tastes like... You know how you can get like those liquid medicines? And they sort of taste like something? They sort of taste like a fruit? But not really, not at all. Alcohol is stupid. Yes, it is. If you like saving your money, that's a very fair point. Don't drink alcohol, kids. Let's see. What else do we have? Yeah, White Claw's not very good. I don't know if that's unpopular or not. They're just not very good. Let's see. Love super dry cider. I'm not a big fan of dry drinks. Mango's the worst. Am I? That would explain why that was the only one that wasn't out of stock. Maybe the other flavors of White Claw actually is... maybe the other flavors of White Claw actually are better. That's how words function. Grapefruit is best to me. I hear good things about grapefruit. So maybe I'll have to try that one. Yeah. What else do we have? So, what programming languages do you prefer? I would say if I had to pick a favorite programming language... Oh, that's a tough one. This is going to be unpopular with some people, but I actually really do like Python. Python is a perfectly fine language when you're doing scripting. You shouldn't be developing like full applications with it, but if you want to do some automation stuff, Python is a really, really good language to be using. Also, if you want to make some really, really easy money, JavaScript is great. Web developers get paid way too much to do way too little work. Yeah, basically. Let's... But as for, like, full, proper languages, if you take away the Microsoft from it, C#'s actually not that bad of a language, to be honest. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. Nah, booze is stupid cheap here. Yes, it is. Yeah, Australia has a lot of really high import taxes on alcohol that make it really, really expensive to get even just super basic stuff. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why when you go on like cruises and stuff, cruises as in like on boats, not cruises as in the drink. You can go on those as well, but no, when you go like on a cruise around the country, people actually go or to like other countries. A lot of people will bring bottles back because they don't have the import taxes on them. Let's see. C# is bad. C is good. Okay, yes. If you're actually building a web app, it can be a lot of work if you have to do the front end and the back end, but... Okay, I'll say this. If you're doing front end work, for the most part, is really easy because a lot of front end work is plug and play. It's like, here's a component, like, say you're making a shop, for example, there's only so many ways that you can make a shop. It's just slightly changing a little bit of things here and there. Fourth, Lua, if I want to say my least favorite language, though, my least favorite is probably Vim script. Python's not an unpopular choice at all. Maybe I'm just around people who really don't like Python in my Discord server. Yeah, see you later, Will. Feel free to come back anytime. I don't know how often I'm going to be doing these. Maybe like once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks or so. But I'll work it out with you guys in the Discord anyway. Modern JavaScript is pretty sweet to work with. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's actually pretty great. Do you tend livestock? No, I actually don't. But I do actually want to move rural at some point. Eventually, I want to go move out probably near like Wakery or Berry or Renmark, somewhere out that way. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll buy a goat or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know. I do definitely want to move rural. I don't know when it's going to happen. Probably in like 3 or 4 years. But yeah, I'll just say that it's not out of the possibility that eventually I will tend to livestock. I do have a sheep skull. I've shown it in a thumbnail. No, like I think one person pointed out. One of my thumbnails, I did have a sheep skull in it because I found a sheep skull and I wanted to keep it. How long to shave your head? I guess we can combine that with another question I got earlier, which was, when are you going bald? Now, the thing about me is that baldness runs in my family. So unlike, say, DT, who isn't actually bald, for me, I probably will go bald at some point. I'm still only 22, so I've got a couple of years left on me, but most of the guys start going bald in my family around 40 or so. So I'm going to say around then. So if I'm still doing this in 18 years, I guess you'll see me going bald then. But I'm not going to like let myself go bold in a really sad way. The second I start going bold, I'm going full DT and getting rid of all of this. And yeah, because I don't want to look like a really sad person who's just trying to hold on to their hair for as long as possible. The second I start losing it, it's gone. I don't really care about my hair. I know I'll look like a bit of a skinhead if I do that, but maybe if I keep the beard, it'll be fine. Actually, no. It might look worse if I keep the beard. I don't know what I'll do. Maybe we'll just wear hats all the time. Or a beanie. Yeah, we can wear a beanie. You know, I'm not wearing a beanie. I'll boil to death if I do that. Brodie is not bold. Brodie is not bold yet. Soon, TM. Let's see. What else do we have? Let's speak about anime then. No. Every time I speak about anime, I notice my viewers drop. But, hey, thoughts on One Piece? I read up to the what's it called? The whole cake arc? The one where Sanji goes to get married. Whatever that arc is called. No, I didn't call them skinheads. I say they look like it. Like, it's a serious problem going bold. Like, boldness is in the same category as having a certain type of mustache. You can't have it and then and not have people think something about you. That's pretty much it. What do I have to say about that? Yeah. Maybe, yeah, but yeah, beanie mode. I like the idea of wearing a beanie. I also don't like the idea of boiling to death. How's it going, Joe? I'm doing pretty good. It's like 9:30 in the morning here. I'm enjoying streaming first thing in the morning. I was kind of nervous about doing this, and then I started doing that. I realized, wait, I've done like 40 episodes of the podcast, and that's basically what this is anyway, except now I just have a live chat as well. That is an old arc, friend. You need to keep up with the manga. The thing is, that actually was me keeping up with the manga. I read up to Whole Cake when it was the newest arc. So, I'm just lazy and never got back to it. That's my problem. My problem with really long-running shonen series is that they're really long-running shonen series. And see, I've proven my point again. The second I start talking about anime, my viewers drop. Oh, lovely. Okay, well, how do you feel about Neon Genesis? Oh god, how do I feel about Ava and who is best girl? Oh, do I need to get into that? Do I need to get into this? Do I need to start annoying people with that? I think that Ava is a good series. I think the ending is an absolute mess. I'm really, really excited for the final movie to come out eventually one day. I don't expect it to ever come out. And I'm not answering who is best girl because all of them are terrible people. That's your answer. Monogatari is amazing, and I really recommend it to anyone. It's kind of difficult to get into, especially if you don't know much about Japanese culture, because a lot of this series is just, hey, let's just make metaphors the entire time. And nothing but metaphors. And then, hey, here's 20 plus minutes of dialogue. Like, in the first season, in Bake Monogatari, there was a scene between Hanakawa and Araragi, where they sit on a bench for 24 minutes and talk. Also with Hachikuji. I don't remember. There was a scene where they sat on a bench for 24 minutes and did nothing but talking. And that is all that happened. I think my mic's just about clipping. I need to fix that. Don't turn that down. We don't do that. I want to go to this one. I want to do that. Okay, there we go. That should be fine. I've never understood anime. It's just weird cartoons. That's kind of a fair assessment, to be completely honest. It's something that you have to be a really, really weird person to want to get into. And yes, Eurocamp is great. Stop talking about anime. I'm leaving. Okay, I'll stop talking about anime. Okay, what do we have next? What non-anime TV series do you like? I'm getting into Mr. Robot. Mr. Robot's actually a really good series. I've watched the first season of it. I need to watch more of it because Yeah, it's good. I hear the second season isn't that great, though. The first season, I'm not going to spoil anything. The first season is absolutely amazing. And obviously, the first episode, yeah, that first episode, okay, we'll do something. So I hear you use Gnome. There you go, that's what you get from me. Hogan's Heroes. I have watched a bit of Hogan's Heroes. I don't recall anything that happened in it. Mr. Robot is the greatest. I can't say that yet. I can say the first season is absolutely amazing. After that, maybe it's amazing. I don't know. I genuinely couldn't tell you. Mr. Robot goes up and down, but it's the only show I like it. Yeah, that sounds like it. And it does a fairly good job, even though it's exaggerating some things, at actually showing what, like, the Linux command line is like and things like that. From what I've seen, it's not, unlike, what is it? There's a scene, is it CSI? Is it CSI with the really, really dumb hacking scene where they're, like, two people on the same keyboard, like, both trying to hack at it, and then, like, the boss just unplugs the computer and it's like, oh, that solved the problem, when the actual problem's actually on the server. If someone remembers if someone remembers what that is from, then let me know. Will shortest meeting ever can make the end of the live stream. I don't know how long I'm going to go for. I'm probably going to go for maybe an hour, maybe a bit longer than an hour. Depends on how long I feel like going for. Mr. Robot versus Daredevil. I haven't actually seen Daredevil, so I couldn't tell you whether I like Daredevil or not. Yeah, if Daredevil's good, I'll check it out at some point. What else do we have in here? This is all other TV with really dumb hacking things. Yeah, I don't think there's anything beside Mr. Robot that's actually done the hacking thing properly. I think that's genuinely the only one I know of, at least, that's actually done it. How's it going, Adam? It's actually 9:39 in the morning. I don't know what it is for you. I'm actually in a really good time zone for Americans. This is one of the things that you guys don't actually realize about Australia. My time, like, when I wake up, it is basically prime time for you guys. So it's really, like, for the podcast, it's really, really easy to get guests on. For example, with DT. Someone asked about DT before, saying, and yeah, NCIS, not CSI, my bad. I had DT on the podcast. That'll be up, I think, on Thursday next week. Or Wednesday next week. Whatever day that's going to be for you guys. You'll see it, like, a tweet about it when it happens. But I had DT on that episode, and it was, I think it was 4:30 p.m. for him. But I think it was Adam who asked, what's it like talking to DT? I don't really think there's anything to really say. He's a fairly chill dude. Like, if you've watched any of his videos or watched any of his live streams, he's no different from there. I spoke to him a bit outside of the chat as well, and he's just a perfectly nice dude. He comes off as nice as he does in his videos. I asked him about him liking to troll his audience a bit with, say, like, the gun video, but yeah, he's just a chill dude. Like, I don't know what to say about DT. If you've watched his videos, it's not a character. That's just how he normally is. But someone who may be a character is a certain someone who talked to the boot. Yeah, there's someone who might be a bit of a character. I don't know how much of Luke actually is Luke being 100% serious, and how much is him actually playing up his, like, I'm a crazy boomer who lives in the woods. I don't know how much of that is a character. If someone can possibly work that out for me, let me know. I'm just going to say I'm not convinced that Luke always acts the same way he does on camera. I feel like a lot of that is him playing it up because he knows that, like, his G audience really likes that. Do you do sports? No, I used to, for like a year or so, I did Taekwondo. I wasn't very good at it because I did it for a year. I got to like yellow 2 or whatever it's called. Like, you get a yellow belt and then you get like thingies on your yellow belt after that. So I didn't do it for that long. I would really like to get back into something, probably like jiu-jitsu. But right now, no. Right now, I don't. I have also really gotten into cycling, not like professional cycling or anything like that, but like I would go fairly distant rides. So I'm gonna count that. I'm gonna count cycling. That's probably the last sport that I really got into. Would you get the new M1 MacBook if you can install Linux on it? I'm thinking if they crack the blocking stuff, I might actually get it. I don't really care that much about ARM. I know that Linus Torvalds actually is considering getting one himself, if they can crack it. I know before it came out, he was definitely considering it, but when he found out how locked down it was, it kind of changed his mind about it, so... If they manage to... If people manage to open that thing up and actually get it so you can run Linux on it really well, I'm not going to buy it. But I won't tell anyone not to buy it at that point. I know that some people just don't want to give Apple any money, like, at all, and I can completely respect that. But if you want an ARM device, the M1 MacBook is by far the most powerful consumer device you can buy that runs ARM. You can't argue about that. Let's see, what did I miss? He already lives in the woods. Yes, he does live in the woods. Luke definitely lives in the woods. I think Luke had a few too many nights on basket weaving forums, and I believe he's 100% serious. Look, he could be 100% serious. I just find it very hard to believe that Luke actually is that much, or that crazy sometimes. Like, if you go back and look at his old stuff, now he kind of looks like a caricature of himself. Like, I like Luke. That's not, like, don't get me wrong here. I'm not saying that I don't like Luke. Luke is a pretty cool dude. I haven't spoken to him personally, but from what I've seen in, like, his videos, he seems like a pretty cool dude. But he doesn't seem like he's 100% serious all the time. Especially when he goes around walking around the tree forest near his place, talking about how, like, people ask, like, the Minecraft stuff and the RuneScape character stuff. I feel like a good part of it is him playing it up because he knows that it's going to get him more attention. Post video of kangaroo riding bike. If you have that video, Hum, I'll be happy to see it. Do you have any experience on functional programming? No, I don't have any experience with functional programming. I want to try Haskell art eventually when I use Xmonad, one day when I eventually decide to use that project. But for now, I haven't tried it. Let's see, what else do we have? Weird Luke does talks about preparing for every situation, but he doesn't wear a seat. Does he not wear a seatbelt? Wait, does Luke not wear a seatbelt? Maybe I do need to talk to him and like actually like fix that a bit with him. Wear a seatbelt, guys. Please actually wear a seatbelt. I know you don't want to respect the government or anything like that, but like a seatbelt's good for you. I don't think we can like. I don't think I'm gonna convince anyone that you should wear a seatbelt if you don't want to, but I'm just gonna say, please wear a seatbelt if you don't do it already. Not because the government's gonna take your money, but because if you hit something, you might die otherwise, and that would be bad. That's all I'll say. You, DT Wendell, join Anthony at LTT. Let Linus mainstream Linux make money off your knowledge. I like that idea. I like money. Let's see. Trackpoint, trackball, mice, trackpad. I actually really like trackpads. When you can get a decent trackpad, they're actually kind of fun to use. I know that might sound weird. I've just used laptops for a very, very long time. This PSA is wear a seatbelt. This message will yes. Yes, wear a seatbelt. That's what I'm going to tell you. Wear a seatbelt. If you get nothing else from this live stream, that's the most important thing you should take away. Okay, if it's only on his own property, that's fine. Like, he's got a fairly big property. I can understand that, but if he's not wearing them on highways or something like that, that would be bad. The government uses seatbelts to control your mind, you fools. I wouldn't be surprised if I actually found someone who actually thought that. Like that. I've come across some pretty crazy conspiracies out there. But that would be a new one for sure. Oh god, my mouse is broken. Let's see. Me6, please wear a seatbelt. I don't want to lose a Discord mod. Not wearing a seatbelt can also kill others who are wearing a seatbelt, so if anyone really needs to push, there it is. Yeah, I don't think anyone really needs a push to wear a seatbelt. Except Luke, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. You guys don't... You're just having your own fun chat there. I like to watch kangaroos beat up skydivers. I really wish I could show some of those videos. I know YouTube is a bit weird about DMCA, but some of those videos are absolutely amazing. They are some of the funniest things you'll ever see. Kangaroos are they're a dangerous, dangerous creature. Like, people talk about, oh, but the spiders and the snakes. They're nothing. I can step on a spider, they will die. Kangaroos, though, you can hit them with a car and they'll just keep coming at you. Kangaroos are the real menace that we have. But they do taste good. And the reason why we eat them is because there are more kangaroos are actually a pest in Australia. I'm just going to go on a rant about kangaroos. Kangaroos are a pest. We have more kangaroos than we do people. They taste good. You should eat them. We feed them to our pets because we have too many of them. I think it's actually... It's not as easy to get as beef. Like, beef is obviously easier to get. Most people are used to beef. But it's really, really easy to get kangaroo. Like, every single supermarket here, you can buy kangaroo meat. Because we just need to do something about them. Because if we don't, we end up with things like kangaroos beating up skydivers. Or kangaroos coming into, like, suburbs and stuff like that. Same meat, kangaroo meat. I don't know how well that would go through customs. I thought rabbits are the pest. No, rabbits are also a pest. They're both pests. We can have both of them. Rabbits and kangaroos both need to be dealt with. And I haven't had rabbit. I don't know if rabbit's good. I hear it's good if you cook it well. So, yeah. Now I want to eat kangaroo. You should. You definitely should. I recommend it. If you can... I don't know how difficult it would be to get in the US. I don't know if we actually export much of it. If we do, then buy some. That's what I'm going to say. Kangaroos are like deer in the US. Yes, they are. They are very much like that. Frogs. As in eating frogs? No, I don't... I've never eaten a frog. I've killed cane toads before. We have bears coming into towns. I would choose kangaroos. Yeah, that's a fair point. I'm not gonna... I wouldn't want to take... I wouldn't want to take that one from you. You can have your bears. I'll keep my kangaroos. Kangaroos are fine generally if you just avoid them. Bears... I don't know. If it gets hungry, it might come after you. And if a bear came after me... Yeah, no, I just give up at that point. Oh... Okay, I had breakfast just before, so if I... Yeah. Cooking channel, maybe. I know how to make, like, 2 dishes. So, it would be a pretty boring cooking channel, and both of them involve rice. So... I don't think a cooking channel would be very entertaining. Maybe I'm missing something here. Maybe you guys would love to see my, my peak rice dishes that involve rice, chicken, and vegetables. And that's all you get. You don't have guns. What do you kill kangaroos with? That's actually something that a lot of people don't understand. We do have guns here. I don't know where this idea came from. It's the same with the UK. People say, oh, the UK doesn't have guns. No, the UK has guns. I don't know where this idea's come from. Yes, we did have a buyback program in the 90s that made it so we went from having about as many guns as, like, to people as the US does to having, like, very few. But you can still get hunting licenses here, and it's pretty easy to get yourself a gun license. You just have to go through, like, mandated training, and you have to go through a really long waiting process, have basically a clean record. Like, it's not impossible to get a gun here. It just takes longer, and they're obviously, because less people are buying them, they are more expensive. But if I wanted to get a gun license, it would be very easy. I've gone shooting before. Like, it's not like it's not like you can't get a gun. There's my knowledge bomb for you guys. Australia has guns. They're just far more difficult to get. I think we also have kind of more restrictions about what sort of guns you can have. Like, it's very, very difficult to get yourself a handgun. But if you want to get, say, like a lever action rifle, that can be done. Or if you want to get a bolt action rifle, that can be done. Like, you can get some pretty serious guns here. It's not like it's impossible. When it comes to semi-autos, I think they're a bit harder to get. But if you just want to get a hunting license, you can get yourself a bolt action rifle. No worry whatsoever there. Yeah, you're right, Me6. We don't have guns like you do. It's much harder to get them, but you can get them. That whether you like that or not, I don't care. But you can get guns in Australia. By gun, you mean boomerang. Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Gun is actually a slang term for boomerang here. So yeah, we have lots of guns. Every country has guns since 3D printing. Yeah, that's fair. If you can buy a 3D printer, you can get a gun. But I'm gonna say, if YouTube's listening, I'm gonna say don't do that. Don't break laws. Yeah, that. What guns exist outside of America? Yeah, no, it's crazy, isn't it? It's always weird listening to an American's perspective about guns. I'm not going to get into politics. It's always like when you're talking about like other countries, because I've never spoken to an American who actually realized you can get guns in Australia or get guns in the UK. It's just because it's so much harder that it seems impossible. 3D printed boomerang. I don't know how well that would work, actually. Maybe that would be fine. My shotty is almost as tall as me. Not great for defense. Depends on how long your hallway is. Thoughts on Crocodile Dundee? Oh, that's a topic. Crocodile Dundee is absolutely amazing. Like, this isn't like... There are a couple of things that Americans talk about with the with like Australia, like, where it doesn't make any sense. Like, we don't actually... What's the beer that you think we drink? I don't remember what it is. We just export it to the US. We don't actually drink it. But Crocodile Dundee should be loved by everyone because it is an absolutely amazing masterpiece of a movie. That's all I can say. It's just absolutely amazing. Everyone should see Crocodile Dundee. It should be required for everyone in school. Just watch Crocodile Dundee and your life will be improved. Pretty much. Yeah. Crocodile Dundee. Foster's. That's it. No one in Australia drinks Foster's. That is a lie. I've never seen Foster's on a shelf in Australia. We make it and we export it to you guys because it is garbage. Yes, that's not a knife. Actually, when I play Tasmanian Tiger, I might just put on a really rural accent, like, okay, guys, let's play Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I have to, like, the problem with that accent is I have to stop myself swearing because I don't want to swear on this channel. Gaming channel I'm not going to care about. Top Gear Austria was not great. Oh, you mean Australia, not Austria. I didn't... Yeah. I haven't actually watched Top Gear Australia. I hear that it's not great, though. Anything that doesn't have Jeremy Clarkson in it can't be great. Foster's in all the pubs in the UK. I feel very bad for you guys. Oh, why would anyone want to drink Foster's? Yeah, is it not an Australian beer? It's just marketed as Australian beer. I don't understand. Don't watch Crocodile Dundee 2 or 3. I've kind of blocked those out of my memory. I can't remember if they're terrible or not. Maybe they're not great. I don't remember. It's more Crocodile Dundee. So maybe Foster's is Australia land and prawns are shrimp on the barbie. Okay. I'm gonna drop some truth bombs on you. What is a shrimp? No one in Australia has ever uttered the word shrimp except when they're talking about this sentence. No one calls them shrimps here. They are prawns. And I'm pretty sure prawns and shrimps are actually different animals, but we don't care. It's all just a prawn. And prawns are good. I don't like cold prawns, but if you get yourself like a battered prawns are actually really, really good. Yathong. Lol, yathong can mean a few things. Yathong's another one. Did it have Clarkson? Wait, we're going back to Top Gear for a moment. Did it have... Okay, maybe I just haven't seen it. I just like the original crew of Top Gear. If you don't know what a shrimp is, how do you get on your Barbie so often? Go away. Shrimp is English for prawn. Yeah, I don't... in Australia, we just say prawn. Everything is a prawn. Ah, okay. Prawns and shrimp are similar, no difference. Do I need to explain what similar means? Are we doing another one of these? Okay, let's look up what the... do I not close that window? What does similar mean? Here we go. Properties. Put that one there again. And I'm going to switch back over to this window. So, here we go. The quality or condition of being similar... Okay. Stop doing recursive definitions. Just stop it. A corresponding aspect or feature. Equivalence. Okay. Okay, I guess you're right. Yeah, similar can mean no difference. I'll give you that. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, it broke again. Okay, I really need to work out why it keeps breaking like that. Sorry for all the typos. No, it's all good. Feel free to make as many typos as you want. My spelling mistake is horrendous, as you've probably noticed from my descriptions and thumbnail text. What about budgie smugglers? Oh no, please don't wear budgie smugglers. That's another thing I don't want to show you. There's a picture. Go look up Tony Abbott budgie smugglers. Just I don't want to show it on stream. Tony Abbott is the multiple ex-prime ministers ago of Australia. And there's a picture of him on the beach with Speedos on. I don't know what to say about it. Just no. Shrimp is prawn, kangaroo is prawn, koala is prawn, prawn is, I don't know, soy. Yes, everything is prawn. Did they teach you assembler at university? No, they didn't. So the way my university works is you have the software engineering stream, and you have, at least for the programming stuff, you have software engineering, and then you have, like, real engineers. Engineers? What is that accent? You have real engineers. The real engineers are the people who learn a bit of assembler, they learn a bit of C. Why is there a mosquito in my room? Yeah, they learn the actual real languages. The software engineers, we're the people who learn things like Swift and other language, C# and JavaScript and Python. the way they've actually modified the degree, the first years now actually don't learn anything besides Python, I'm pretty sure. They just learn Python, and then in second year, they learn, I think, Java and C++. No, Australians don't eat koalas. Koalas are very endangered. Because of the last bushfire that we had, I think 80 or 90% of their habitable range got completely obliterated. So in some areas, they are effectively extinct. So, no. Save the koalas, basically, I'll say. Koalas are cool animals. I like them. They all have chlamydia. That's how I end that. Can I operate a chainsaw? I don't have a chainsaw to show you. I'm gonna say I can turn it on. Whether I will hurt myself or not is another story altogether. I feel like I could work it out, though. Can't be that difficult, surely. Surely a chainsaw's not that hard. Also, yeah, Will's right. Don't look up anything about Tony Abbott. But especially don't look up Tony Abbott and Budgie Smugglers. Actually, do that. It'll be funny. Just do it. Do it to enjoy. Oh, nice. Do it to just absolutely hate yourself. What about wombats? I'm pretty sure wombats are also endangered. We're gonna check that. Wombat. Let's just go to Wikipedia. Wikipedia. Are wombats endangered? Wombats are. This is gonna say. Endangered? Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not endangered. Okay. But no, we don't eat wombats. Wombats are also cute. They don't have chlamydia, unlike koalas. What degree is the real engineering one? I think it's called, like, Bachelor of Engineering. Something like that. I started with Turbo Pascal. Oh god, you're aging yourself there. In the school on MS-DOS and IBM 286 PCs. Koalas are chill. They are kind of chill, but they also have really sharp claws. Unlike cats, they can't, like, retract their claws. So they just, like, eat into anything they touch. Also, they have chlamydia. That's a fact I like dropping on people very often. Your Doom chainsaw taken from... I'd rather learn Go. Make the Tony Abbott picture. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to make the Tony Abbott picture a thumbnail for this video. No, I'm not doing that. Maybe I'll put it in like a tiny little thing, and you can like see it in the reflection of my eye or something. Maybe that'll work. PSA: wearing a seatbelt can save koalas. Wear a seatbelt. If you have a koala in your car, yes. Yeah, definitely could. Watch out for drop bears. Yes, do watch out for drop bears. Do that. Let's see. Old language based on reverse notation, highly stack based, super fast, rather convoluted. I've never used Turbo Pascal. All I know is that no one uses Turbo Pascal. So whenever someone utters the phrase Turbo Pascal, I know that they're from a long time ago. What's chlamydia? What is a drop bear? A drop bear is a evil koala that will eat your face off, basically. Yes, now you know that koalas have chlamydia. That is a very important knowledge. Yeah, stick to kangaroos. We have too many of those. I don't know how many koalas are left, but I know that they're effectively extinct in some areas. So, yeah, if you want a cause to donate to causes for planting eucalyptus. I can't even say what. Yes, that is very true, Pete. They're Australian bears that live in trees and drop down on unsuspecting prey. One thing about koalas is they're not actually a bear. I know people like to say koala bear, but they're not a bear at all. I don't know what you classify them as, but they're not actually bears. Like, this would be like saying, oh, see that sloth over there? That's a bear. Like, no, it's not. That's a completely different thing. Let's see. You guys are just now talking about boomsticks and drop bears. Okay, what do you think about reverse Polish notation? Oh, okay, now we're getting into some... Are raccoons marsupials? Okay. Yeah. Also, before someone... Yeah. I'm pretty sure a sloth isn't marsupial. So before someone gets me on that one, why are we talking about animals? Because, I don't know, because people ask me about koalas. They're closer to kangaroos than bears. Are they? Anyway, reverse Polish notation. Here's another Wikipedia article for us. I'm pretty sure that's a way of rearranging a mathematical statement that is easier to be interpreted by a computer. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, cool. I'm not forgetting how things work. Properties. I really need to fix this. There we go. Transition. So this is reverse Polish notation. So if you wanted to do something like, say, 3 plus 4, it would be you have the numbers and then you have the operand after the numbers, if I'm recalling how this functions correctly. So it's... I can't remember why it's easier to process, but this is easier... Right, no, it's easier to process because it's very easy to turn into a tree structure. So you can... basically you would have 3 and 4 being the children of plus. So when you actually go... I think you do a leftmost search or something, and then come up the tree. So you get the 3, go up the tree to the plus, and then you go back down the tree, and then you plus the 4. And it's just easier to... It's easy to handle like that, I guess. Yeah. I think reverse Polish notation is cool. I think it's very useful. It's better than the way that we normally write mathematics. Why do you call it Polish? I actually don't know. I'm guessing it started as... Here you go. The description Polish refers to the nationality of logician? Yeah, logician. I'm not gonna try to pronounce this. I'm literally not gonna try to pronounce this last name. I don't know what that says. Like, what is this symbol? What is this? I don't know what this is. But yeah, you wouldn't ever want to write mathematics like this normally. That would be really terrible. But for computers, it's great. Let's transition back to the mosquitoes back. There we go. Did I get it? Probably not. Let's see. Koalas and marsupials. Yes, they are. Koalas are flightless birds, don't question me. Look, if we want to get into flightless birds, let's talk about how Australia lost a war against emus. Yeah, that's a... Lukashevich? Is that... Okay, I'm guessing that's how that's supposed to be said. Jan Lukashevich. Okay, I'm probably butchering that really, really terribly. Explain why BOGO sort is the best sorting algorithm. Oh, Lord. Okay, if you don't know what BOGO sort is another fun one. So let's bring up the Wikipedia article for BOGO sort. Is there a Wikipedia article? Yes, there is. Here we go. No, it broke again. Why is this breaking every single time? And transition. If you had more guns, you would have defeated the emus. That's a fair point. Maybe we definitely would have. Or Wukashevich? Jan Wukashevich. I'm probably going to stream for another 20 minutes, I reckon. Yeah, probably another 20 minutes. I don't want to go too long with this. Here you go. Here's BOGO sort. So BOGO sort, in computer science, BOGO sort, also known as all of these other names, like stupid sort, which is a great name for it, is a highly inefficient sorting algorithm based on the generate and test paradigm. The function successfully generates permutations of its input until it finds one that is sorted. Basically what it does is it randomizes the input until one is sorted. This is why it's great. It is objectively the slowest... Actually, I think you could probably make a slower sorting algorithm. It is It is by far the best sorting algorithm to ever use because I can't even joke about why it's good. Yeah, it's not. It's just not. But hey, if you want to go and implement it, here you go. Here's the algorithm in Python. But if you care about the what is it called? The O notation, the worst case is O n plus 1 factorial. So, but best case is O of n. It could do it on the first time. Yeah. How is the am I allowed to say that word on YouTube yet? How is the big pandemic in Australia? Let's see. I'm gonna say it's better than some people seem to think it is right now. Melbourne's been pretty bad for quite a while. Melbourne had some massive lockdowns and is finally starting to open back up. I think they've had 0 cases the past couple of weeks. So they're probably getting back to it very soon. We had kind of a lockdown scare here because of the there was someone who pretended like they got it from like a, what was it? I think a pizza box or something. That caused another lockdown to happen here. But besides that, we've been doing fairly well. I think cases are still fairly low. I think they're under like 20 or so. Yeah, better than a lot of other countries, that's for sure. Sleep Sort from 4chat is pretty funny. I haven't heard of Sleep Sort. So I can't tell you whether I like that one or not. Do you play any games? Not currently. I'm going to be starting a gaming channel very soon. I spoke about this earlier. I'm going to be playing Hades as my first game, most likely. Then, like, Tasmanian Tiger and a couple other things. I also want to play, Ziggurat 2 as well. Ziggurat 2 is another game that looks really, really cool. Are kangaroos getting... I hope they're not. I really hope they're not getting, the big pandemic. How many kangaroos have you boxed with? I feel like if I boxed with a kangaroo, that would go very badly for me. So, zero currently, but maybe I'll change that. Maybe I have to go and box on with a kangaroo. Maybe they'd like, I don't know, try to jack my car or something. Hopefully not. I'm just imagining, like, just think like GTA 5, just pulling someone out of a car, but replace the model with a kangaroo. That's what I'm thinking right now. Do you use Olive for editing? No, right now I actually use Kden Live. I really, really want to be using Olive. Olive looks amazing. Last time I tried it, there was a memory leak that caused it to make it so I couldn't render a video. So right now I'm not using Olive. Very soon I will be. I've donated some money to the developer. This is one of the few projects I've actually donated a lot of money to. And I really, really want Olive to actually... I really want to be using Olive, and I hope it becomes better, because we genuinely need good competition to Kden Live. Because Kden Live, right now, is kind of the only good free and open source video editor that's out there. There are some others out there, but Kden Live is sort of... It's better than everything else right now, sadly. It's not a high bar, but it's sadly better than everything else. Need a kangaroo count on your homepage. As in, like, a count of the population? Maybe I can arrange that, I don't know. How is the weather? I think it's sunny. It's, like 20, 21, 22 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in freedom units. I think... I don't know. One of you Americans can work it out for yourself. No, it's not hot. That's what I'll say. It's a nice, cool day. Okay, Adam. What is wrong with the way that I drink from a water bottle? I need you to explain to me what exactly your problem is here. I don't understand. This is like... What's wrong with the way I drink? Hey? Hey? What's wrong with the way I drink? Is it any weirder than, like, Mr. Lizard Zuckerberg, who, like... What's wrong with the way I drink, hey? Come on. Tell me. You should make more videos about donations to normalize spending money on free software. Yes, I actually should. That is a really, really good point. I would like to see more people don't real men use cups. I do have a, not sponsored by Arnott's, but I do have a Arnott's Tim Tam cup here. Arnott's, if you want to sponsor me, you know where my email is, so hit me up. I'm not, yeah. I'm clipping that. What, I don't know what you're... Oh, are you clipping the lizard drinking? Go ahead. I'm already recording this anyway, so if you want to... I expect someone in my Discord to make a gif of it. Do you drink vodka? I've had many bad experiences on vodka, so I try to avoid vodka for the most part. Yeah. I think the bad experiences are just because I'm a bad drinker. But for now, I don't typically drink vodka. But maybe I'll try it again. I'm usually drinking whiskey when I am drinking something a bit harder like that, though. Joe asks, do you use Caden Live as an app image? I don't. But I should, because Caden Live likes to break every now and again. And when it breaks pretty badly. So I've had problems where... it'll do things like, oh, hey, if you have more than 2 things in your render queue, it crashes. Really? Really? It's just gonna crash with more than 2 things in my render queue. Is that really what's gonna happen now? So I should use the app image so then I can say, okay, this is going to be the version I know that actually works. I'll stab someone before I measure something in metric units. The only thing I don't use that, or the only thing I use something besides metric for is for height. For some reason, height is just an accepted thing that we do in feet and inches. I don't know why we do it like that, but it's just a thing that we do. Shaytal asks for tea or coffee. I guess the thing fell off. I have a tea bag in here, so tea. I used to drink a lot of coffee. Like in the past, I would drink 5 or 6 cups a day. But now I try to avoid it because I noticed I was always way too hyped up, pretty much. Wait, did you send a response about the thing I asked you? Okay, so basically the way you lean over afterwards then comes the weird suction sound. Oh, okay. So I'll explain how this bottle works. So, right, that actually does make sense why you think I'm really weird and have no idea how a drink bottle works. Okay, so this is like a sports drink bottle, okay? It's like a cycling one you can like stick in your bike. I don't know why I lean forward. That's a weird one. But the reason why I turn the lid is because the way that this like sucky thing works on it is if I don't turn the lid, if there's a bit of air stuck in the bottle, you'll hear like a slight squeaking noise basically for the next 10 or so minutes. So by opening it and then closing it, it basically just deals with that. That's why. Are you guys just gonna bully me about the way I drink from a water bottle? That's fine. Have you heard of Yerba Mate? Are you guys messing with me again? Oh, Lord. Okay, have I heard of Yerba Mate? What is Yerba Mate? Okay, you're not messing with me this time. It's a herbal tea. No, I haven't heard of... actually, I think I've heard of Yerba Mate, but I haven't ever had it. Yeah. Do you watch Luke Smith? Nope, I've never heard of Luke. Not once. I've literally never watched a Luke video in my entire life. So what stops you from using a normal bottle or glass? First one, this is basically the only water bottle I have. Second one, I don't know. I didn't grab a glass. That's pretty much it. I have glasses. I don't have one. Do I have one on me? No, I just have... The only cup I have is this one. I could have made tea in here. I'm not gonna... God. I'm just... Okay, if I ever do a video on Mate, like the Linux thingy, I'm gonna call it Mate just to annoy people. Good look, so still watch him. Would water sound better out of the Vivaldi bottle? Do I have that bottle anywhere? Yes, I do. It probably, but also has this thingy on it. It has like a little. Please, okay, here's what I'm gonna say. Don't put jingly things on things. I don't like jingly things. Just no jingles. I think I can. I take the clip off. It should be less jingly, but you still have this jingly thing on the top. Stop it with jingles. We don't need jingles. But yeah, it probably would sound better, or probably would look better coming out from that drink bottle. But I also just like to suck. Feel free to take that one out of context as well. Still water or with... Oh, you're talking about Yerba Mate. Did you build your own keyboard? I've actually got a video coming out about my keyboard soon. Because it's going to annoy people. It's really going to annoy people, the keyboard I actually use. Because what I'll say for now is that I don't like mechanical keyboards. I really don't like them. So, yeah. Did you build your bottle from source stream? Yes, I constructed this Camelback bottle and then put Camelback logos all over it. Yes, it's 3D printed actually. No, it's not. Camelback, please sponsor me. I'll take all your money. It's an RGB keyboard, right? Yes. Yes, it is. Not because I wanted an RGB keyboard, just because it happened to be a cheap keyboard. Didn't you have one of those cool bronze or copper bottles at some point? Yes, I do. The problem is I took it to work for a while, and now the bottom is quite dented, and it doesn't stand up. How big is my room? I think it's like 3.5 by 3. It's a really, really small room. And it's not... Okay, 3.5 by 3 isn't that small. But this bed I have behind me takes up most of my room. Do you own a camel? No, but I have ridden a camel before, and I have been bitten by a camel. That's a long story. If you try to feed a camel, it will then think that everything that you try to give it is going to be food. So, yeah, feeding camels can be dangerous. Have you tried DWM before? No, I answered this one before. No, I haven't. I want to. I definitely do want to. I'm not saying I don't want to. Haven't got around to it. I think my next one is going to be awesome, though. Or maybe Qtile. Is your keyboard open source? I really wish it was, actually. No, it's not. It's a fairly cheap gamery keyboard, but there's a very good reason why I bought it. I bought it because of the switches, which are not mechanical switches. So, enjoy that when you eventually see that video. I'm not going to spoil it because I think I've spoiled it on the podcast before. So if you want to go and actually find out ahead of time, you can go check that out. Other plans for your apartment/house open source? Sure. When I eventually build a house, I will... for this house, no. But when I eventually build a house... yes, I'll open source them, I guess. Or when I buy a place, I'll just post them online if you really want to see them. You should fix that bottle for your recordings. Just grab a hammer. I have a hammer somewhere around here. I have like a toolbox under my bed. So maybe I could fix that. But I'm also lazy. And this bottle is great. Camelback, please sponsor me. You should watch Luke. He is awesome. Yeah, did someone actually take me seriously? Yes, I've watched Luke before. He's the reason why my channel first exploded. I have seen Luke's channel before. Like, I didn't realize people were actually going to take what I said seriously. Holy war on tiling window management. Ready, fight. I don't understand the fighting about window managers. they're all perfectly fine for the most part. Like, they've all got their own use cases. They've all got their own reasons why you might want to use them. I haven't come across one that's just genuinely bad. Did you consider switching to Wayland? I have considered it. That's the end of it. I do want to do some Wayland videos. Right now, I want to try out Awesome first. That's my window man. If I'm gonna do window manager videos, I want to do them properly. So I want to properly spend some time with them, because unlike, say, looking at a random piece of software, looking at a window manager is a much, much bigger task and is going to take considerably more time to actually do. So yes, I will definitely be looking at Wayland window managers and DWM and Qtile, but Awesome is going to be my next one. The reason why I picked Awesome is because when I did my video on BSP layout, a lot of people just said Awesome in the comment section, so GNOME window manager next. No, I'm not doing that. Maybe at some point, I don't know. I've never really delved into a desktop environment. Maybe at some point I will actually use a desktop environment. I don't think so. But if I was going to go over to Wayland, I'd probably use something like Sway or River. Sway is i3 basically, and River is pretty much just BSPWM. Yeah, Will's got it. It's basically i3WM. There are a few others, but those are the main ones that are out there. Yeah. i3WM is not dynamic. No, it's not, but it's still a window manager. And I used i3 for a very long time, so I can get used to not using a dynamic window manager again. That'd be fun. And you know what? Because we're right at the end of the stream, let's just answer the last question I really want to answer right now, and that is the beard. Just why? We'll just put this question to rest. The reason why I have the beard is because I wanted a beard. That's why. After high school, I went and worked at McDonald's, and at McDonald's, working in the kitchen, you're not allowed to have a beard, at least in my store, because they didn't feel like buying hairnets for the staff. So after I stopped working there, I was like, I really want to have a beard now. And now that I'm working in Nightfield, where it really doesn't matter, yeah, I was just like, okay, well, now I'm gonna just grow the beard out, and we're at where we are now. Now, I know it very much was a mess back at the start. I've never seen you without a beard. That's because I've had one for past, like, 2 years or so. I might, you know what? I might post a picture yeah, okay, here you go. If you want to see a picture of me without a beard, go follow my Twitter, because I'll go and post one over there, I don't know, in like 10 or so minutes. So, yeah, the reason why I still have the beard is because I like having a beard. There's no, like, conspiracy there. There's no, like, this is some, like, massive thing that I have to have. I know that if I was to, like, go, I don't know, maybe get some sort of job, maybe I'd have to trim it more, I don't know. But where I am now, with what I am doing now, I'm happy having the beard. And if it really bothers you that much, close your eyes, I guess. Can you please stop streaming? It's 1 AM here. I have to go to work. Yeah, okay. I was planning to stop streaming very shortly anyway. Yeah, I think, you know what? I think we'll just wrap it up there. Do you have Amish people in Australia? No, maybe Amish immigrants, but I don't think we have, like, Amish, tribes? Groups? What do the Amish like to refer to themselves as, like, Amish community, Amish villages. There we go. That's what I'm thinking of. I don't think we have any Amish villages here. Maybe we do. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything then. Thank you guys for popping in. Hopefully this does get, I've been recording it, but hopefully it does get put up to YouTube as well. If it doesn't, I will go and upload it and Yeah, so if we pause that one and I go over to that screen there, clear out this plate. I need an easy way to do this. So thank you guys for checking this out. I'm probably gonna not do Q&As weekly. But I will be doing some sort of stream weekly. Maybe, I don't know, maybe next week I'll do like a chat with my patrons, because I noticed that a couple of my guys from the Discord are in here. Maybe I'll bring in some Discord guys as well who are like people who I trust. Yeah. I don't know what I'll do. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll just let you guys listen to this pretty nice song by Harris Heller. Switch over to this one. And there we go. Turn that up. See you guys later.